All right, let's get you on here. The next episode, you're going to transgender hate mail, homosexual hate mail, atheist hate mail. Basically, me reacting to a bunch of screen caps on YouTube and DeviantArt. The response to comments I made against these deviant lifestyles and a few other things. Trigger warning. Don't like what I'm saying? Go ahead, click off video. Do not lie and say there's hate speech to my videos because there is no hate speech to my videos. It's speech you hate. That's a different story. Let's get you on in these comment sections with people getting things wrong and me trying to about with basic biology and bio versus and basic biology and them getting ticked off about that. You know, had a great Christmas. Got some nice presents and getting more presents. Yeah, got this nice saw. Very nice. Not sponsored. Not sponsored. But anyway, sorry, screen. Got a little one from a year or two ago. It was like from a dollar store. It also helps. It comes in handy for what I'm doing for my the projects I'm working on. So yeah, and this one over here, this is from reciprocating saw blade I found on the street. Walking around, exploring the places near where I live. It's really cool. Yeah, I found a few reciprocating saw blades, but yeah, great stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna go in there, work on my headphone stuff. I'll show that off in different videos because I'm about to do, once I finish with these videos, I'm about to work on my headphones some more. Big old giant headphones some more. Let's show off the headphones. Let's show off a little bit. Yeah, I'll show off a little bit. Before we get back to where. Yeah. Oh. These guys here working on these. Got two of them in there. Yeah, working on them. Gotta get them working. Got the wood in there already. MDF wood. I got that going. I drilled the holes in there and everything, but I gotta work on other stuff. I gotta get that going. I gotta make the headband. I did it before with a smaller pair, but not much smaller. Bigger, around the same size. Maybe it was my head, or maybe bigger than that. Not that big, but still pretty big. I can do it again. I got a bunch of cardboard I'm going to use to make the headphone band here. We'll figure that out once we're done with these videos. All right, now we're going to get on with this stuff here. There's going to be some overlap, but it's important to make sure I don't miss anything. Someone who is basically freaking out about how many people there are on the planet because of lies they were told. Overpopulation lies. You're saying, I said people can live in tundras, there's oceans, and the sky, and space, and on other planets. But this person says, like, what kind of human can live in a tundra, ocean, or in the sky? Colon D. There are almost 8 billion people on the planet, and there's still plenty of room and plenty of resources for us to use. We don't need any more babies. Yeah, we do. Because not only are there's still plenty of room for us to be on the planet if we give the right do things correctly, the right type of housing and the right type of technology, and continue to work on making sure there's plenty of room for everyone. There's plenty of resources that get thrown out. On a daily basis, when I scrape the pots, the pans, the skillets that I wash. I actually save that food, okay, in Ziploc bags, gallon-sized Ziploc bags, and I call it the skillet sampler. And basically, there's a bunch of stuff in those skillets, just in those skillets, that gets thrown out. Into the trash and everything. It goes bad. I'm just like, yeah, people can eat that. And I give that to the homeless. Put it in the trash can. Where I work. And there's homeless people walking around. They're begging for cash. And sometimes people will be like, yeah, we'll grab that stuff out of there. And some people have actually accepted those bags of that, Ziploc bags of that food. Trash bags filled with Ziploc bags of that food. Instead of cash. So I'm like, yeah. So I'm sorry. There's plenty of stuff, and then I see on what was it weekend last week with John Oliver. I see stuff like there's like talk about the fact that there are people there's like imperfect foods that are basically thrown into landfills. They go bad. It's imperfect. They don't look that good, but they're edible. And that stuff gets thrown in landfills, bunches of it, tons of it. That stuff could be eaten with wasting resources we could use. So many things that we could do. So much that we could do there. That's the issue. People are working on living in all kinds of different places, and it's awesome to see. Working on living on the moon, working on living on Mars, and all kinds of other places in ships and things. I look forward to starships. I look forward to space stations, big old giant space stations. Once they figure all that stuff out, it'll be great. So let's get you on here. Even people. And also, humans are mortals, so yeah, we do need to keep reproducing. So yeah, these people getting it wrong here. So it's very, very, very sad. They don't need more baby. You need more babies. Yeah, we do. And they statistically prove it that your child is more likely to become a murderer or some other kind of a criminal. I don't cuss. I got rid of that. I don't use that. No, use certain words. Trying to tone things down here. So yeah. Then some hero doctor cures cancer, but there's that could happen. Most people's genes are not so good, and then there's this issue. This bullcrap here. Most people's genes are not so good, especially they need to be passed on. Yeah, they are. Because they're people, so that doesn't work. My guess is that you're either a child or just really naive and gullible. And I say, who could live in a tundra? Anyone who lives in the right type of housing. And people have been saying that there are too many people for decades, and we're still here. What needs to change is our technology. People are so inefficient that we can learn to do better and pass it down to our kids. It's up to each of us to choose whether we will be or not. That's basically, again, choice is a more important thing than genes. It doesn't matter what genetics you have as long as they work their function. But choice is the most important thing. If you choose to do wrong, that sucks for you. If you choose to do right, that's awesome for you. Let's go. Oh yeah, chip leg again. You want to be a man. I told her, you want to be a man, but there's no need for that. You are you, and you have a female body. Yep. And then someone says, here, Chips is a man with ovaries and a vulva. Ignore that. No. Every single transgender person is already the gender they feel like they are, but not the biological sex, though. There's no problem in not being the gender you are signed at birth, the identity you were signed at birth. You cannot be you cannot change the biology you were signed at birth, though. Doesn't hurt anyone other than other people, and yourself. Every transgender person is valid through lies. So not valid. As every gender person who believes they are transgender is believing wrong and hurts them and anyone else who follows their example. Oh, we have ye old caught having fun by Planet Dolan. Well, here's the issue. They're not necessarily animated. Planet Dolan videos are not exactly animated. They are, however, illustrated. You have still pictures, still silly pictures of different characters from the Planet Dolan crew that are basically doing, drawn, doing things, different things, and yeah. That was fun. That's Reddit stories before I knew about Reddit. That's where that was from. Okay, then we have Amy right now, Meow, calling herself Wow right now, saying her name's Jamie now, because she's non-binary. And then someone says, as someone who's literally studying English, it's supposed to be a philology at the moment, the argument that they, them isn't grammatically correct makes me want to punch someone's teeth in because it's right. Yeah, sure, it is they who are incorrect because of lies I was told. They, them is a plural term for more than one person. Using they, them for one person is wrong. So now, it's he, her, or he, him, she, her. And that's it. Then I quote her saying, why does your body feel so wrong? Because you're thinking about it wrong. Doesn't need to change the way you think it does. Changing your name to make your lies about your biological sex more effective is the take it, read more. Love you, Jamie, says someone else. Getting it wrong. Yeah, I'm gonna lie and say I'm not female. I am. I think transgender hurt anyone, says someone else about Chip Flake. I say lying about your biological sex is a bad way to go through life. It makes you hate lies and hate truth. It does. How much time do I have? Okay, let's go. And then Chip Flake says, hey everyone, I've altered some of the artwork editing of the video feels a bit lacking compared to hey God, shut up. No. And then, oh, she wants to know the truth. No. This one again from My Best Friend Kept a Secret from Me, where a girl person with ovaries, around 12 years old, named Rose, talks about how she read, the first day of middle school, she hung out with someone she thought was a girl, and basically, she got to know that person pretty well, and they actually had sleepovers together, and eventually that person started freaking out one sleepover, and had to go home early. And then Jaden found out that that person that she thought was a girl was actually a boy, dressing up as a girl, and saying he's a girl. She said, "I don't care if he's a boy." Basically, stuff like, "I don't care if he's a boy or girl. He's my friend," and I like that. But then she says stuff like, "What's wrong with him dressing up like a girl, looking like a girl?" And I said, "That's lies." So here you go. Jaden look like a girl. Look like a girl. Sound like a girl. Act like a girl. That's because she is. No, she's not. See you next time. Check me on YouTube, DeviantArt.